Доброе утро, уважаемые коллеги, добрый день. Здравствуйте все, кто к нам сегодня подключился. Мы рады вас приветствовать. Я очень надеюсь, что вы соскучились за нашими прекрасными Мальдивами. Давно не было у нас вебинаров, и сегодня прям отличная возможность. Сегодня у нас будет презентация совершенно нового отеля на Мальдивах. Я уверена, мы все любим новинки. И самое главное, что нужно быть активными, нужно задавать вопросы быть внимательными, потому что новые отели, как правило, всегда имеют кучу разных плюсов, фишек, изюминок и тому подобное. Коллеги, у нас сегодня новый отель на Мальдивах, Oaga Art Resort. И нам сегодня его будут представлять сотрудники отеля Sales and Marketing Manager Сину вместе со своей коллегой Мафтуна, которая будет переводить. Обращаю ваше внимание, что Сину будет говорить на английском языке и будет переводить Мафтуна. Сину, hello, how are you? How is the weather in Maldives?
Aleo, how are you? The weather is excellent as always. It's a really nice, beautiful, sunny day. You can see the sky from the window in my office in a corner. It's absolutely gorgeous today. The seas are calm, perfect day for water sports or just chilling at the pool here. I think that's what I'm gonna do most probably after I work from near the pool once this webinar is done.
Yeah, you can see that my window are closed because it's winter now.
Well, this is why
And
you
it's
should
very
come to Oaga Art Resort.
Of course, we should come and we do it. We will do it, I hope, very soon. You can start your presentation now, and I wish you a good luck. I will be here for some help or some support. If there will be any questions from our colleagues from our agencies, I will tell you in the end of your presentation. Is it okay?
Perfect.
We can
And
start with the video, right?
yes, we can start with the video.
Yeah, let's please start video with our new hotel.
Thank you very much for putting up the video for me, Yuri and Yulia. And I will just quickly share my screen with our presentation. Right, just a little background on Oaga Art Resort. Oaga is a word that comes from the traditional language of the Maldives. And Oaga itself, the meaning of the word is moments and perfect moments. And as you saw from the video that we just put up, which is our current brand video, we focus a lot on the experiences and the moments that we create here for our guests. And in Maldives, obviously, we start our greeting by saying "Aleo," which is another word that we use. And for us, whatever weather it is, whatever is happening around the island, it's all about providing genuine hospitality, bringing in the stories and the traditions and the culture of the Maldives to our guests.
Oga means it's a moment. Ога означает момент, вот, который Oaga Art Resort открылась. Это все history. У них был
Traditions.
So they have in olden day traditional culture and custom. So it means Oaga Art Resort.
Yeah, in Russian. Right. A little bit about the concept. Obviously, we call ourselves an art resort. And when we say art, we just don't mean what you see visually. We mean what you hear, what you see, what you taste, what you feel. And Oga is it's not just about what you see around the island. It's a feeling that you feel within you. And this is the experience that we want to provide for the guests that come here.
Ога, вот у нас продукты, которые это все локальные, вот это все местные. У нас есть кантин, вот гости может оттуда тоже попробовать кушать. Это все натуральное, да.
We are just on the location. We're located 45 minutes from Velana International Airport by speedboat. And we are just at the tip of North Malé atoll. We have just looking at going into the rooms, we actually have 60 rooms. We are currently open with 35 rooms. And the starting category of the room would be our Veyoge Gallery Pool Villas, which is 15 units. Just to show you the little bit of a layout and just to show you how it is. These rooms are actually very special. We call them invisible cabins. As with everything within Oaga, there's a lot of stories behind everything that we do, including our rooms.
У нас есть два категории комнаты, есть Haruga Beach Villa, есть Oaga Gallery Pool. У нас в настоящее время у нас есть 35 комнат. Так, есть Haruga Beach Villa, есть Oaga Gallery Pool.
Right, with Vega Gallery Pool Villas, we have 15 rooms. They are double occupancy. The room size is 56 square meters. All our rooms actually feature outdoor showers, which is also for the Vega Gallery Pool Villa. So these are some of the photos. So each and every single room actually features an individual art gallery in the room. A very special part of these rooms, we actually, about Oaga, we're not just a resort, not just a business. This is also a platform that we wanted to create where a lot of local artists, small businesses can actually collaborate with us. And it's an opportunity for us to show the talent in the Maldives to all the guests who come into the resort.
У нас есть 20 Haruga Beach Villa и 15 Oaga Gallery Pool. Так, Haruga Beach Villa у нас есть там у нас 2 кровати, и в Oaga Gallery Pool тоже у нас там есть 2-спальни.
I'm just showing off. So each and every room, as you can see here, features an individual gallery, as I mentioned, and every single room is different. Obviously, just going in, all of our Vega Gallery room villas come with a pool. And there's a very fun fact about the pool that I will just show you from here. All of these pools are actually connected like a river to the main pool. There's a story behind why this is done as well. So
У нас есть в каждой комнате картинки, все это картинки с местными мастерами, все расписано местными мастерами. И у нас есть в Йога Делари пул, там у нас есть бассейн, который located, у нас бар стоит. Вот ты входишь в бар, и оттуда вот прямой в комнате, из комнаты плаваешь прямой на баре.
So the story is there were two lovers once upon a time in the Maldives. Their names were Khalid and Siti.
У них был там расписан пейнтинг, который это был у них влюблены истории, как Ромео и Джульетта.
So what happens is Khalid and Siti, they fall in love and they wanted to live their life separately because obviously Siti's parents didn't want them to be together. So they were living in a small cabin by a lake. This is where we took inspiration of these cabin style rooms. And then for them to be together, the only way for them to do that was to actually jump into the lake and become mystical creatures, which is why the story of Khalid and Siti is actually hand-drawn throughout this river here, leading to the little pool where you have both the characters for the guests. So it's, I think also, this is again, a first in the Maldives. This is not anywhere else. You will not be able to find this feature when it comes to the pools. And it's the only resort in the Maldives where the guests can go into the pool in their room, walk all the way to one of the main pools, grab a beer, and actually come back to the room. Just to show you a little bit of how the room is, and obviously the outdoor shower. And each of these rooms, we feature a record player, and we have a vinyl bar with over 50 records on the island. And the guests can borrow the records from the vinyl bar, come use it in the room, and they can return it. So you can see some of our record collection here.
У нас у каждой комнаты есть рекорд-кала.
All right, and then moving on, this is the second category. I think quite I think this is something that everybody looks for is beach villas. So our Haruge beach villas with private pool, which is 20 rooms. Obviously, just to show you a little bit. So there's a few different features in the rooms. Starting with the fact, again, every room has a story, and the story for these rooms is actually called Donghyel and Alifulu, which is the Maldivian version of Romeo and Juliet.
Там в Харуга Бич Вилла тоже у нас есть стори. Этот стори там есть Халид и Алифул. So у Харуга Бич Вилла у нас access пульт, короче, возле бич, да. Когда вы живете в Харуга Бич Вилла, у нас в ту сторону бич. Это очень поблизости к бич.
So a few features, like every room has a pool, which is again, we've taken inspiration from the olden days in the Maldives where we have these bath wells. So each of the pool is designed like that, and every single pool has a different mural, different colors, different moods. So for each 20 room, every individual pool itself is a mural.
У нас у каждой комнаты есть свой бассейн, но это все расписано с местными мастерами разные. Это очень большая мюрал, очень большая мюралический бассейн у нас тут.
And going just to show you the little bit of the room, this is how the room looks from outside. Our bathrooms are actually in the Haruga Beach Villas. They're very green, very local. Traditionally, this is how the bathrooms in the Maldives look like. So we have banana trees. Some of our banana trees actually have bananas growing on them now. It's an outdoor shower, very comfortable, very green, very nature-esque. Every room actually has a mural like this in the bathroom, which is again unique to every individual room.
Это у нас Харуга Бич Вилла, так как вы смотрите внутри, вот у нас есть на улице у нас есть душ, есть у нас туалет, и есть комнаты, и там стоит банан.
All right, and then every single room has a mural like this on the back of the wardrobe. So what happens is we wanted to tell the story of Donghyel and Alifulu through art. So we worked with 3 different local artists, and each of them actually created individual pieces like this for the rooms, where we will be able to tell the story through their eyes. For example, this one here was drawn by our in-house curator, Nadi. So there's a scene in the story where they are escaping one of the islands that they're at, and they're running for safety. So she has drawn her depiction of how the sea would have looked like when they were on that boat trying to escape. So every little aspect in the room, there's a story behind it. There's a reason why it is like that. And in this corner here, you have this little mobile mini bar cart, which you can take around the room. And from this one here, you can see our outdoor furniture was actually inspired by how outdoor furniture and what it looks like traditionally in Maldives, and also quite popular now. So every little aspect has a little bit of the tradition and culture of the Maldives integrated and intertwined into it.
У нас каждая комната, вот смотрите, у нас там есть напиток, мини-бар в комнате, у нас там есть кофе с молоком, и у нас там, вот смотрите, на улице у нас есть стульчики, которые на бассейне стоят.
And then we have two very exciting chapters coming up. Our chapter 3, which is our next room category, which is the Bodo Haruge Beach Villas with private pool. So they are quite different to the Haruge Beach Villas because the structure is the same, but the pools are bigger, and it has a very special bathroom feature. So this would be actually perfect for families, and we've already started taking bookings starting March for these rooms, and we will be sharing more on our website and on our social media channels very shortly. And the most exciting part about this would the most exciting room category would be the water villas, which are going to be very unique, and it has a very unique concept of art as well integrated into it. We have a huge pool in the rooms. We have slides leading into the water. We're only going to be having 10 units of this. The work is actually done. We're working on the art concepts now, and the interior designs and the finishing, and we'll be launching in the first week of April. Oh, I'm missing one picture. Sorry. Just going to the food and beverage options on the island. We have 2 bars and 2 restaurants. Our main restaurant is called Ka Kada. So Ka means eat, and Kada literally means food stall. So what we've done here with Ka Kada, we've actually created a street market.
У нас есть 2 бара и 1 ресторан. Так, в ресторан когда там у вас будет завтрак, обед, ужин. А есть у нас мейн-бар, который там тоже есть у нас снег, там у нас есть напиток, там у нас бывает диджей, караоке, много чего там бывает. Еще в соби-бар тоже вы можете, у нас там есть очень разные пиво, разные джин и другие.
So with Ka Kada, what we've done is, so we wanted to create an experience where people come in, where they're able to feel like they're on a street market anywhere in the world. So it works like we have 6 different carts. So we have a South Asian cart, we have an Oriental cart, we have also a grill cart where they can order. And how it works is like a street stall. You have 3 different options anytime that you go for a meal. So it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is semi-buffet and a la carte. And at lunch, starter and desserts will be ordered from our a la carte menu. And for the main course, they need to go to the carts and they can select what's available for that particular meal. So every single meal, there's going to be 3 different main courses in 4 different carts available. And every single meal, it's 3 different options in each cart. So even if a guest is staying with us for 7 nights and they're eating in the same restaurant, they will actually can do 7 days throughout without having to eat the same thing. This is why we wanted to keep that flexibility. We wanted to make sure there's lots of variety and lots of options that we provide to the guests. And one really special place is actually our Dankada here, which is our midnight munchies cart. So we have a lot of entertainment. We have a lot of shows that happen throughout the evening for guests, and for guests who are a bit hungry and they just want to get something late night, we wanted to keep an option available for them as part of our all-inclusive package. So Tankada actually serves things like sandwiches, burgers, you have pastas, rice, usual stuff that you want to eat late night. And this is also included in the all-inclusive package, which I'll go through a little bit later on. Raba is our main pool. We actually have one of the largest mural pools in the Maldives, which is hand-drawn, which I'll show you later on. Sobiba is actually our beer gardens. So all those pools that are connected from our Vega gallery rooms, they actually lead to Sobiba, which carries a collection of artisan crafted beers as well as gins, which is available for the guests. And Samasa is actually not just a restaurant, it's a theater. So what we do is, like any theater in the world, they would get a ticket, they will take the ticket. The show starts every night at 7 o'clock. And then your dining experience will be through a play. So where you have a story being told and the food comes through the story. It's a very unique experience. First time that I have personally tried it myself, and I would have to say we will definitely be putting that out on our social media very soon. We're working on something, so please keep an eye out. It's currently, we've had really great comments from all the guests. They loved the show that we've currently have ongoing, and we'll definitely be putting out there very soon. So that's all for the food and beverage options. We do have in-villa dining available on the island as well for guests, which is called Tashibari service, which is, so it's a tradition in Maldives where if we cook something, our neighbor always brings us a tiffin box into the house. So we took inspiration from that tradition and culture, and we created what we call Tashibari service, which is available for the guests for 3 meals. HOBA Spa is our spa brand. We created a unique, so we were thinking, since we're in the Maldives, obviously we wanted to integrate a lot of we have a lot of tradition and culture, a lot of healing methods in the Maldives itself that we wanted to integrate. So what we've done is we've created a fusion spa concept where we've taken local traditions and healing therapies of the Maldives towards a modern spa. The thought process behind creating the spa brand like this was, if you're in the Maldives, obviously, why would you want to get a Balinese massage or a Thai massage when we have so many traditions and culture of our own that we can actually get to the guest, which is why we started working on this. We have 4 treatment pods, 1 outdoor pod. We have an ataruge, which translates directly to perfume room. So what we do, the spa itself is a journey for the guests. They come into the spa, the guest actually goes into Ataruge first, where they get to select the oil that they would use for their massage. So a lot of healing oils which are handmade and produced in the Maldives itself are available, and these each have its own properties and benefits that the guests can use. And it's all done in a way that it's appealing to the modern traveler. Yeah. Just to highlight a few of the experience that we have, obviously being an art resort, we do we have what we call our creative expressions class, which is the art class that we do for the guests. So it's not your average art class where we just teach you how to draw or paint something. It's actually about expressing yourself, where we work with 14 different mediums here. And what we do is we let the guest actually, we guide the guests to express themselves on that particular medium. So we do watercolor, acrylics, so we do sketching, as well as charcoal, as well as oil paint. So every day there's a different class. Or fire is our bonfire experience, where we do this at least once a week, where we sit around a campfire on the beach. We tell stories, enjoy drinks. There's live acoustic music happening. Also, talking about the Tashibari, this is how a tiffin box from our in-villa dining looks like. Picture Perfect Picnic is an experience where the guests can actually enjoy a picnic in the privacy of their own room or in the beach, where we will be giving them a few tiffin boxes with food, where they can just sit, relax by the pool and enjoy a lunch. TOEIC Notes is our music class. We do 3 different types of classes at the moment. We do guitar class, we do ukulele, as well as boduberu. And this is an opportunity where the guests can actually enjoy one introductory class into music to see if this is something that they want to learn. Floatstagram is our floating meal. So we know floating breakfast is a very popular thing currently, and it's trending. Everybody wants to do it for their Instagram pictures. So we thought, why not let people not just have it for breakfast, let them have it for lunch if they wish, or if they want to do it for afternoon tea. So we decided not to call it floating breakfast. We decided to call it Floatstagram or floating meal. Obviously, we do have water sports and diving available on the island as well. Obviously, it's a very different concept. It's completely new to the Maldives. There's a lot of aspects and elements that we're quite proud of, and that is very unique to us as a resort. We currently have the largest art collection in the Maldives, where we've worked only with local Maldivian artists. Currently, we have around 150 art pieces in our gallery rooms, as well as around 110 plus murals now, since this presentation was done. We are 100% Maldivian-owned company. We do have 70% local staff working on the island, and quite a number. We have 24% of our team are actually female team members. Also, the fact that we are Maldivian-owned, we also created what we call an open community concept on the island. We believe that the team plays a huge part, a very important role in providing the perfect holiday experience for a guest. We might have the most beautiful resort, we might have the best services, we might have all these experiences, but it's our team that delivers. We call them our Rabbehin. So what we've done is we've created a community where the guests and our team members can mingle freely, connect, talk about the traditions of the Maldives, talk about the guests' traditions, they will talk about culture, and find a mutual way to connect together. Our HOBA spa concept that I just introduced, again, it's our very own concept where we've done a lot of ancient traditions of the Maldives integrated into the spa concept. We have 100% local retail boutique where we only feature products from the Maldives and Maldivian artists. Our kids club actually has we do have a kids club on the island where we do quite a number of different activities. But since COVID and the pandemic and I think things have changed a lot from what we've seen. There's still a lot of activities that the guests are looking for, and there's always classes for the kids as well happening even when they're on holiday. So we thought, why not create a system where they're getting an education through a lot of activities that they're going to do with the kids club. So this is how we've created this. We have the first vibrant art department. Every resort, obviously, everyone has a recreation and entertainment department. But what we do here, it's not just entertainment, it's actually creating a vibe around the island. And we are the first art department, as well as the first galleries in a resort in the Maldives. Recording studio, we're actually going to be having a completely fully equipped recording studio here in the resort itself. So people can come in, they can do their own music, record songs for recording artists who want to do some music in the Maldives. This is a facility that will be available by end of February, as well as our outreach hospital. So we are owned by ADK company, who owns the largest private hospital in the Maldives. So what we've done is we've created a branch of that hospital here in the resort, and we're fully equipped to deal with any medical emergencies that happens on the island. And since we are part of the hospital, if there's anything that we cannot attend to on the island, the guests can be taken directly to our hospital. Our doctors and nurses are actually from the hospital itself, and it's also covered by medical insurance. I will also get Maftuna to help me translate this part just to make sure we're being clear. We actually call our all-inclusive package the greatest all-inclusive package in the Maldives.
У нас очень большая all-inclusive resort.
All right, so the reason why we call it greatest all-inclusive, when we created an all-inclusive package, we didn't want to have a package where we just include meals. We have all these really nice experiences on the island, like the creative expressions art class and music class, and we wanted people to actually enjoy and experience this during the stay.
У нас очень много во время проживания. Есть у нас арт-студия, есть у нас snorkeling, есть у нас jet ski.
All right. So I will just go through the all-inclusive package, and if you have any questions, please do ask at the end. So our all-inclusive package includes return free speedboat transfer from the airport. So it's 45 minutes up and down, and we have meet and greet at the airport from our to help me translate.
У нас из Валяна International Airport до Resort 45 минут.
Great. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Kakada, the street-style dining with a global selection.
Завтрак, обед, ужин у вас main ресторан входит.
And then we have unlimited selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages from our all-inclusive menu from the main bar.
Еще у нас есть вот drinks, которые входят в all-inclusive, алкоголь, безалкогольные коктейли.
We have a snack menu available from the RABA throughout the day as part of all-inclusive as well.
Еще у нас есть бар snack menu для all-inclusive.
We have afternoon tea as well in the RABA as part of the all-inclusive package.
И у нас еще чай пить тоже есть во время обеда, тоже входит в all-inclusive.
And usually in-villa dining is not included, but we decided to include at least a one-time experience through in-villa dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner during the stay for guests.
У нас еще есть in-villa dining room. Это у нас входит, а это входит только один раз в ваш пакет. Один раз это входит в ваш пакет.
One floatstagram, one of the floating meal experiences is also included in our all-inclusive package.
Еще у нас другая float experience тоже входит в complimentary.
One beer tasting at Sobiba, where we do artisan beers. So the artisan beers are not actually part of all-inclusive. It's an exclusive experience, but we still wanted people to try and try the beers and experience them before they pay for it, which is why we included the beer tasting of all the beers at Sobiba.
У нас есть соби-бар, там у нас есть пиво, джин, это у нас в основном chargeable, это не входит в all-inclusive, а один раз во время проживания можно этот тест сделать, пиво.
And Samasa, obviously, our theatrical dining is a very special experience, quite exclusive as well. But we've included $50 credit per person once during the stay for them to experience this very unique dining experience here in the Maldives.
И у нас еще есть другой ресторан, который theatrical experience, который называется Samasa. Там у нас вечером бывает вот theatrical. Вот Maldivian Theatrical Show. Этот $250, и еще у вас будет 15% дисконт.
Learn a dish is actually a cooking class where we will be teaching the guests how to make Maldivian food. And they can do this once during the stay. And this also comes where they can actually prepare the food and actually have lunch as well.
Есть еще у нас комплиментари, если, например, гости хотят если гости хотят to preparing ужин, обед или что-то, тоже это входит в all-inclusive пакет.
We've included one cocktail class as well as a mini bar in the room is included. So canned beers, soft drinks, juices, as well as wine, which will be refilled once every day.
У нас есть в комнате мини-бар, там у вас есть soft drinks, у вас там есть пиво, и когда вы приедете, и у нас еще будет комплиментари для вас wine, вина.
For excursions and water sports, we have 3 excursions out of a list of 4 included. So they can either go for sunset fishing, house reef snorkeling, night snorkeling, or sunset cruise.
У нас есть 4 watersport, и вы можете выбрать 3 из них. Есть у нас sunset cruise, есть у нас sunset dolphins, и есть у нас snorkeling, а есть ночной snorkeling. Вы можете выбрать из этих 4 3.
And then complimentary snorkeling lessons in the lagoon and also complimentary snorkeling equipment.
Во время snorkeling вы можете забрать snorkeling equipment from our из нашего watersport.
We've also included 20 minutes of motorized water sports per villa during the stay. So it can be either jet ski or fun tube or any of the other motorized activities that we have on the island.
Во время проживания есть 20 минут джетский, фан-тюб, с гидом тоже входит в complimentary.
And we have included actually one dive as well if they're certified. And if they're not certified, they get 50% discount on our Discover Scuba Diver program.
У нас еще есть scuba diving, но если у вас есть сертификат, это тоже один раз входит в ваш пакет, а если у вас нет сертификата, то это будет платный.
And from the spa, obviously our spa is a very special concept to us. It's, so we wanted people to experience something from the spa itself. Our spa only has 5 treatment rooms, so we thought of a way that we could actually give this to our guests. So we actually included daily yoga and Pilates classes for the guests. One time they can actually experience one of our HOBA Dulaheyo activities. Dulaheyo, it means wellness, so this includes things like aromatherapy, crystal sound bowl healing, Tibetan sound bowl healing, and breathing classes as well.
У нас еще есть HOBA спа, там у вас каждый день будет complimentary йога вечером, и у вас будет йога mobilities класс каждое утро. А другие activity у нас будет платные. А только йога и йога mobilities класс будут у вас complimentary каждый день.
And we've included one art class that they can do with our resident artist. We've included one take notes, which is our music class as well as the kids' educational activities happening at the kids club. So that can be art classes, music classes, whatever that happens in the kids club. That's all part of the all-inclusive package.
У нас есть арт, это тоже входит во время проживания один раз в ваш пакет. И еще у нас есть Kids Club, это тоже входит в all-inclusive пакет во время проживания.
And also we've included 5 pieces of laundry. We have quite a number of beach camps happening, as well as a lot of entertainment, live busking sessions. We have live band coming in. We have DJ. We also do pool parties throughout the week. So there's always entertainment happening all the time in the island.
У нас еще laundry есть. Вы можете каждый день давать свои вещи, только 5 штук. Можно тоже входить в all-inclusive. И еще у нас будет entertainment в main бар, который называла Раба. Там у нас будет DJ, band, live music, караоке и много чего. Тоже бывает у нас разные.
That would be everything in our all-inclusive package, as well as the resort and our facilities. If anybody has any questions, please do let me know.
Sinnu, I'm here. Thank you so much for so detailed presentation. I prefer to start from the beginning and to ask you a few questions, okay?
All right.
Please tell us when the hotel was opened, the official opening.
We officially opened, we actually been open since 15th of December, but we've put an official opening date. We wanted to keep it very special, so we opened officially on the 1st of January 2023. So we've only been open for 25 days.
Okay. Уважаемые коллеги, я сейчас пройдусь по основным моментам, которые, возможно, не успели уловить, да, на английском языке. И, как видите, очень много интересных нюансов по отелю. Итак, официальное открытие отеля было 1 января 2023 года, то есть отель совсем новенький. На самом деле, как бы отель уже был готов в середине декабря, но руководство отеля приняли решение сделать такое, да, открытие в 23-м году, в первый день 23-го года, как бы на Новый год. Поэтому можем считать, что 1 января это было официальное открытие отеля, и вот уже, да, 25 дней, как отель функционирует. Sinnu, please tell us once again about the transfer. Is it 45 minutes by speedboat, and it is already included in the package of all-inclusive, right?
That's correct. It's 45 minutes by speedboat, and it's included in the all-inclusive package.
It's you're located in North Malé Atoll, correct?
That's correct.
Коллеги, значит, до отеля можно добраться на скоростном катере, всего лишь 45 минут поездка занимает от международного аэропорта, да, Вилланы International аэропорт, наш аэропорт Мале, достаточно комфортный тип трансфера, да, на катере, потому что функционирует он 24/7. Также отмечу, что отель расположен в Норс Мале Атолл, очень популярный атолл у наших путешественников, и трансфер уже включен в стоимость проживания, на все включено. Ну, то есть, по сути, как бы трансфер бесплатный, да, в рамках пакета премиум all inclusive. Okay, about the villas, I would like to ask you one more time. So, simplest category you have Voyage Gallery Pool Villa, right?
That's correct. Where you get gallery pool villas.
Voyage Gallery Pool Villas. And can you please come back in your presentation to the map of the island and show us where this villa is located, from what side?
So these are the Vega gallery pool villas right here. If you can see the screen, this is the Vega gallery pool villas. They're actually garden category rooms. They're not on the beach. Yeah.
And from this side of the island, they have access to the beach, or they have to go another side?
So they can have access to the beach at the main beach and the pool area. We have beach here near Samasa, which is our main one of the specialty restaurant. They can also have beach access on the other side right here in the rooms as well.
So beach is okay and it is good from every side of the island, correct?
That's right.
Уважаемые коллеги, значит, минимальная категория Voyage Gallery Pool Villa, то есть минимальная категория уже стартует с виллами с бассейном. И, как Сину нам показала, они расположены вот внизу, выделены фиолетовым цветом, внизу на карте справа. Имеют доступ также к пляжу, то есть фактически это виллы, которые находятся в саду, да, вы видите, они немножко в углублении в середине острова, но они имеют выход к пляжу. Пляж со всех сторон острова доступен для купания, и не обязательно идти на другую сторону пляжа. Как видите, все номера выполнены в очень интересном, совершенно непривычном стиле для Мальдив, очень современный стиль, очень много деталей, которые также имеют быть в номерах, да, поскольку в отеле есть арт-галерея, очень много картин представлено также и в номерах, и все эти картины были выполнены местными, да, мастерами. Okay, Sinu, about the second category, Harush Beach Villa with private pool, can you please show us once again on the map where it is located?
All right, so these are the Haruge Beach villas on this side of the island. So these rooms, these are the Haruge Beach villas.
And is it sunset side or sunrise?
So sunrise is actually here on this side of the island, and sunset is actually here at the tip.
But from these categories, it's also available to see sunset, right?
We don't have direct sunset view from the rooms, no.
Partial. Okay, and in first category, the maximum occupancy is only 2 adults, right?
That's right. It's only 2 adults. It's very cozy, very comfortable space, which is we simply don't have enough space to keep an additional bed in the rooms, which is why we decided to limit that occupancy to 2 adults in those rooms.
What about baby cot?
Baby cot, if there's a request, do let us know. We will see what we can do about it in those rooms for the guests. But usually we prefer not to, because it's obviously gallery rooms, very mostly towards people who are looking to do a small intimate getaway for honeymooners, couples celebrating anniversaries. This is why we really don't limit the number of people in these rooms. But for the Haruge Beach villas, we will definitely always make exceptions. The maximum occupancy for these rooms is 3 adults or 2 adults, 1 child. We will always be able to make an exception for 2 adults or 2 child or 3 adults and 1 child, or even if they are traveling with 2 adults, 2 children, and an infant who requires a baby cot. Once you let us know, we will definitely be able to make that exception for you.
Understood. Коллеги, ранее вернемся к категории первой. Обращу ваше внимание, что квадратура Виёж Gallery Pool Villa, да, первая категория, фиолетовая на карте, квадратура 56 квадратных метров, мы там можем размещать максимум 2 взрослых. В принципе, если есть еще младенец, да, мы можем его запрашивать, то есть на усмотрение отеля, но все-таки отель больше рекомендует размещать не более чем 2 взрослых в этой категории. Они как бы больше приватный, да, в саду, и, как я уже сказала, там есть также бассейн, то есть для 2 взрослых, для пар, для ханимун, да, для молодожен, эти категории подойдут больше всего. Что касается второй категории, там уже значительно больше, 106 квадратных метров площадь номеров, там можно размещать 3 взрослых или 2 плюс 1. Также по запросу отель рассмотрит варианты размещения 2 плюс 2, 2 взрослых плюс 2 детей. 106 квадратных метров, расположены они, да, со стороны. Can you show us again, please? Со стороны, получается, как бы больше лагуны. Харуш Beach Villa with private pool. Can you show us again, please? Oh, okay.
So this is the island. These are the rooms here. This is the layout of the room, and these are the photos.
Так, коллеги, это вторая категория, мы сейчас ее еще раз просмотрим. Обратите внимание снова-таки на интерьер виллы и на интересные элементы данных вилл. And also in April you are going to open another 2 categories, which is Bodu Harush Beach Villa with private pool and Odi Water Villa with private pool, correct?
So Bodu Haruge will actually be opening in February, next month,
That's
in
great.
April. And then Water Villas will be opening in April.
Также еще отель планирует открыть 2 категории номеров. Будет в феврале уже доступна категория Боду Харуш Beach Villa with Private Pool, которую мы сейчас видим слева, да, на 114 квадратных метров. А в апреле будут открыты новые виллы на воде, Оди Water Villa with Private Pool, которая 165 квадратных метров. И обратите внимание, что данные виллы будут иметь горку, да, спуск прямо в воду. Sinnu, what is the difference between Bodu Harush Beach Villa and Harush Beach Villa? What is the difference?
So the Bodu Haruge Beach Villa actually has a very big pool outside the room. So which is why I said it's more towards people who want to have a bigger pool, just because if they love a big pool, this would be perfect for them. And the bathroom actually features a sunken bathtub in the bathrooms for these rooms.
Understood. Значит, разница между Боду Харуш Бич Вилла и просто Харуш Бич Вилла в том, что есть разница в бассейн, да, то есть Боду Харуш Бич Вилла также будет иметь бассейн больше, и также в Боду Харуш Бич Вилла будет доступна еще ванна, да, ванна для купания. 1 minute, please, I will check. Sinnu, we have a question from our agency about water villa. If they are already available to book in May or June, for example,
Yes,
can we book it?
we can. They can book the water villas already. They're available to book.
Окей, коллеги, уже те номера, те категории номеров, которые еще не открыты, но вы хотите забронировать заранее на июнь, на лето, то есть, да, Оди Water Villa with Private Pool будут доступны уже с апреля. Можно бронировать, то есть, в принципе, они уже на завершающем этапе и будут открыты, как я сказала, Боду Харуш Бич Вилла в феврале уже совсем скоро, а водные виллы будут открыты в апреле. Вижу ваши вопросы, мы сейчас к ним также дойдем. Sinnu, there is a question about the beach once again. Maybe you can recommend which side of the beach is most comfortable and it's, I don't know, the best one, for example, the best one part of the beach in your island.
Well, it's a very difficult question to answer because for us, all the beaches are quite nice. It all depends on where you want to be and what kind of view you would want as well. But I really wouldn't say that the whole beach area around the island is quite nice. To be honest, it just depends on the room category that the guest wants to go into.
So it is comfortable entering to the water, right? It is calm and I don't know.
The thing with calm is it depends on the time period and obviously the weather and the month of the year as well. But we do have comfortable entry into lagoon from all areas of Thailand, so there's no restrictions. It's nice to swim and just relax as well.
And what about the tides? Do you know what is low tide or high tide, or you don't have such, this balance?
We do look at high tide and low tide. Obviously, our water sports has it written down every day because it's also a safety feature for the guests. We want the guests to be safe. But even with high tide, the guests can actually be comfortable in the lagoon. It's not very high, so there is a shallow area where they can swim even if they're not like good
So
swimmers.
whole day it's okay for swimming, yes, and there is no such situation that you come out from villa and there is no water.
No.
Коллеги, по поводу пляжа, как нам представитель сказал, со всех сторон острова пляж комфортный и для купания, да, и даже мы не можем выделить конкретную сторону пляжа, которая была бы лучше. То есть со всех сторон пляж комфортный для купания. И так, давайте еще посмотрим, что у нас. Водные виллы. Да, смотрите, водные виллы, получается, они имеют частичный вид на закат. То есть, как нам показывал Сину на карте, закат расположен слева, к ребру острова. Can you please come back again to the map and show where is sunset, please?
Sunset would be one moment.
Да, сейчас на карте мы покажем, где sunset, и вы увидите вот водные виллы.
Sunset would be here.
Да, сейчас Сину показывает на карте, где у нас сторона sunset, соответственно, водные виллы, да, расположены справа, то есть они ближе повернуты к sunset, но обратите внимание, что это не прямой sunset, это такой, да, partial sunset, частичный sunset, но с террасы в любом случае, я думаю, будет комфортно наблюдать именно закат. Okay, we finished with villas. I just want to repeat about the restaurants and bars. I have noted that you have 2 restaurants and 2 bars, correct? And it is available whole day as premium all-inclusive concept.
So for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it will be Kakada, which is our main restaurant. And then there's sushi and sashimi available for lunch at our main bar. Beverages are all available throughout the day in the main bar for guests as well. And Sobi Bar, which is the artisan beer bar, and Samasa, the theatrical dining, is not part of all inclusive. For Samasa, you get a credit of $50, and then Sobi Bar, you get a beer tasting once during the stay.
Значит, в отеле 2 ресторана и 2 бара. Есть основной ресторан Какада, там, где проходит завтрак, обед и ужин. Также включены алкогольные и безалкогольные напитки. И Раба, это main, основной бар, где также на протяжении дня есть выбор напитков, алкогольных и безалкогольных. Что касается, так, сейчас, special ресторан Самаса, correct? Самаса? Там у вас будет кредит для того, чтобы посетить этот ресторан, $50 на человека, и в этот ресторан нужно записываться. Так, окей. То есть этот ресторан не входит в концепцию all-inclusive. Так, 1 minute. Okay, Sinu, we have also a question about the reef. Do you have a house reef and how it is good for snorkeling, for example, and so on?
Our lagoon is very nice. You have a lot of marine life, a lot of fish. We've seen turtles sometimes as well, a lot of rays, a lot of activity always happening here. House reef is actually around this area of the island is our house reef. And we also do a coral propagation project where we started to add more corals and, to make, because obviously there's a lot of effect from the environment on the coral reef. So we wanted to make it more healthy. So here in this area of the island, we're actually building an extension to our house reef. We've been doing this for the last 2 years already. So it's also very nice for snorkeling.
Как видим на карте, вот со стороны, да, там, где Sunset, там находится домашний риф отеля, они его постоянно развивают, и очень много живности, очень много рыб. And for snorkeling equipment, you have it complimentary, correct?
That's correct. We have snorkeling equipment, and if the guest doesn't know how to snorkel, we also provide complimentary lessons for the guest.
Оборудование для снорклинга для гостей отеля предоставляется бесплатно. Его можно взять в специальном центре, да, Water Sport. Вы просто приходите, берете себе все необходимое для снорклинга. И если, например, туристы не знают, да, где лучше там заниматься снорклингом и как это делать, также есть бесплатный урок, как бы занятие снорклингом для тех, кто хочет научиться. И также, скорее всего, гид покажет просто самые классные места, где лучше всего снорклить. Я очень рекомендую воспользоваться именно этой услугой. На самом деле, ты можешь находиться на острове, но не всегда знать, где самая крутая локация, да, точка снорклинга. Так как это предоставляется бесплатно, обязательно рекомендую воспользоваться. What about the bicycles? Do you have bicycles in the island?
It's not a very big island. You can actually walk from here, the one end to the other, from here, this area all the way here in maybe 5 minutes maximum, very slowly. So it's a very small, it's not a big island, it's a small island, so we do not have bicycles on the island.
Окей, коллеги, на острове нет велосипедов, поскольку в этом нет никакой необходимости. В длину, размеры острова очень небольшие, в длину от одной точки до крайней точки острова идти всего лишь 5 минут. Поэтому в основном весь путь, всю преодолеваем весь путь пешком. В принципе, нету велосипедов на острове, так как в этом нет необходимости. И также давайте, наверное, вернемся к многим услугам, которые предоставляются бесплатно по концепции «все включено», поскольку действительно очень много фишек в отеле, которые важно запоминать. Okay, Sinu, I have here notes also that guests, when they come, they have free excursions to as a choice, yes, for the whole period. So it can be sunset cruise, it can be fishing, guidehouse reef, snorkeling, and dolphins, right?
Night snorkeling.
Night snorkeling. Ага, окей. Коллеги, когда туристы приезжают в отель, у них есть выбор экскурсий, которые будут предоставлены бесплатно. Вы можете выбрать 3 из 4 экскурсий. Значит, список 4 экскурсий – это круиз на закате, это ночная рыбалка, это это снорклинг, да, то, что мы говорили, снорклинг с гидом на домашнем рифе. Once again, forgot. So it's sunset cruise, it's fishing, guidehouse, reef snorkeling and
Night snorkeling.
and night snorkeling. И снорклинг вечерний, да, то есть уже после захода солнца. Очень интересный также experience. Обязательно, ну, как вы знаете, плавать, в принципе, не рекомендуется после захода солнца самостоятельно. В данном случае будет возможность это сделать с гидом. Okay, so complimentary beginner snorkeling lesson, okay. Equipment, okay. Also 20 minutes motorized water sport.
That's right.
It's per villa, per stay, okay. Также есть возможность проэкспериментировать на каком-то моторизированном виде спорта, то есть это может быть, например, водный мотоцикл, 20 минут на виллу за весь период пребывания предоставляется бесплатно. Также, если есть сертификат дайвинга, будет один бесплатный как бы заплыв, да, погружение на домашнем рифе, но если у вас нет сертификата, у вас будет возможность взять урок этого погружения, и будет скидка 50% для тех, кто еще не имеет сертификата. Sinnu, what is hobby Pilates? What is it's like Pilates or what?
It's our version of Pilates.
It's your version of Pilates. I thought something missed in my life. And what is hobby Pilates?
It's actually HOBA Pilates, not
Okay.
Pilates.
HOBA
Yeah.
Pilates. Также it's every day this yoga and HOBA Pilates.
Yes, so we will have yoga and Pilates. It's a schedule. So one day you will have yoga, one day you will have Pilates. So it's like that. But there's going to be one of those activities every single day.
Уважаемые коллеги, также есть класс йоги и класс пилатеса. Хобби пилатес, так отель называет свой тип пилатеса. Поэтому это вот пилатес, да, растяжка. Один день проводится йога, на следующий день проводятся уроки по пилатесу. Так, еще, видите, они, ну, как бы не заканчиваются вот эти вот фишки, я бы хотела все-таки их проговорить. Также, что касается спа, будет возможность также в рамках пакета «Все включено» один раз на человека воспользоваться услугами спа. Sinnu, one time what is wellness experience activity in HOBA Spa? What it can be?
So it can be either one of ours, it can be a sound healing treatment, it can be a crystal bowl session, it can be one of our aromatherapy sessions, or it can be one of our breathing sessions that we do as well. So it all depends on your mental and physical well-being. So we've included that.
Да, то есть один из услуг в спа будет включен, есть перечень этих услуг, то есть в зависимости от того, чего именно вам бы хотелось, да, получить в спа, на каждого человека на период вашего пребывания один раз такой экспириенс можно будет провести бесплатно. And what about these complimentary morning and evening rituals? What it means?
So it's a lifestyle, right? So in what we believe is there's so many things when it comes to the traditions of the Maldives. One of them is called intention setting. So setting an intention to do something good. So in the morning, it's a combination of sound healing, a little bit of a sound healing treatment to get certain vibrations in you, to set an intention that you're going to have this amazing day during your holiday. We do some wake me up exercises as well. And we end the day with a similar manner where we let go of anything negative and bad that has happened, and we just go and carry forward with good thoughts. So this happens every single day here.
Коллеги, такая концепция у отеля, они с утра до вечера, да, постоянно вот проводят какие-то activities, и, например, там с утра, да, также делают там зарядку, да, и в течение дня есть какие-то определенные развлечения, плюс есть также, you have also in some days like DJ, a disco, right?
We have entertainment every day, so there's always something every single day.
For all of people, yeah, for kids and for
Yes.
young people and families, for example.
Everyone.
На
So we
протяжении
do-
всего дня для всех проходят определенные развлечения, то есть это нам говорит о том, что на острове не приходится скучать. Вы можете уединиться, например, на своей вилле, либо же участвовать во всех мероприятиях, которые проводит отель на постоянной основе. Can you please tell us what is the size of the island?
It's actually 5.4 hectares. It's the size.
And in meters, you don't know, for example,
It
from
will be
side.
roughly from the length of the island, it's going to be roughly 2 kilometers in length. It's not a big island, it's a very small island. 1.5 kilometers, sorry, not 2.
1.5, but it's okay. It's not the smallest one in Maldives, you know.
It's not the smallest one, but it's considered small actually.
В длину остров около 1,5 километра. На самом деле это достаточно комфортно, будем говорить, да, такое расстояние. Остров не очень маленький, ну и не самый маленький на Мальдивах, и также как бы не самый большой, да, мы знаем отели там до 3 километров пляж, здесь 1,5 километра в длину, что есть очень неплохо. Так, секундочку, я в принципе... Мгм. Коллеги, если есть еще вопросы, вы можете их задать. Sinu, I don't have questions anymore now, right now from our colleagues, so I thank you very much for this great presentation, and also I will do a special email with all these, great points of the hotel, because it's very important and very, to sales, for good sales. So we will be in touch with you, and so it's having a good day.
Thank you. Have a lovely day ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and we will keep in touch. You say bye.
Aleo.
Алло.